Now faith is the confirmation, the title deed of the things we hope for. All right? It's the confirmation, it's the title deed. It's the confirmation, it's the title deed. What's the title deed? Title deed proves ownership. It doesn't prove possession, it proves ownership. It is possible for me to buy a car and the car is not in my possession yet. It's in the possession of my friend. But just because my friend has possession of it, it does not make them the owner. It is possible that what you own is in the hands of somebody else. In fact, you see, as God was taking the children of Israel out of Egypt to the promised land, as they were moving, you will find out that every land God was taking them through and to was already occupied by someone. And God says, go and fight them and dispossess them. Because just because they are in possession of it does not mean they own it. There are things that belongs to you that is with somebody else right now. Some of you, your husband is in the wrong relationship right now. It will be in the wrong relationship. I'm telling you. Some of you, your wife is in the wrong relationship right now. Now, I'm not asking you to start speaking in tongue and break somebody that you're eyeing in church and say, hey, that relationship must scatter because that person belongs to me. That's not what we're talking about. Faith is a title deed. So it is possible to own something that is not in your possession because faith is for ownership. All right? And you keep faith in it until it comes into your possession. And so God will tell the children of Israel, this land belongs to you. And they will say, God, well, there's giants in the land. And God is saying, yeah, they were there because if someone is not there, the land will have become a forest. But it's important that somebody is there to keep it clean until the owner shows up. And I usually make an illustration of like when you go to a party, a wedding, and you have to RSVP. Sometimes before you show up, somebody is sitting down on your seat because they are assuming, they will not come. The person sitting down there knows that the seat does not belong to them, but they just hoping you don't show up. The reason why some of us have not received the things God asked for us is because we are not showing up. We look at it and say, well, somebody is in possession of it. And God is saying, no, you have to show up. It belongs to you. Possession does not mean ownership. Possession does not mean ownership. Don't be, and that's why you have to go for it. If there's something God has laid in your heart, go for it. Because most times, what belongs to us is in the hand of somebody else. Because God doesn't like things to just waste. The money you're praying for is sitting in someone's account right now. That has to just bless you. The money is not on the tree. It's in someone else's account. So understand that. Just because you are not in possession should not mean you should not have a title deed. And faith is a title deed. Okay? So you may not see it, but walk like you own something. All right? Walk like you own something. The earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. Walk like your father owns this whole world. Okay?